live from the YouTubes. I hope my mic is working this time. What is up, big fans? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for being here on a Saturday. Kind of a random day to do this, but I'm still working on my monthly tier list, ranking all of the movies that I saw. So I said, you know what? We need to do something today. Let's switch it up. Let's go live on a Saturday and let's talk movies on a Sunday. So tomorrow, expect my monthly tier list. Just a little behind on that, but it's coming, I promise. But thank you guys for being here, hanging out with me in the chat room. We got a lot of people. A lot of people. Hey, Austin's live. Oh my gosh. Someone said, say my name. I assume you want me to say Heisenberg, right? Hello there. What's going on, guys? Thank you all so much for being here. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great here on a Saturday, just to get a chance to hang out with you guys for a little bit. And hopefully we continue to get people in the chat. We've already got some good questions, some movie questions, some sports questions. We've got Zeke, my man Zeke. I hope all is well. How do you feel about the Steelers drafting Kenny Pickett? While more people come into the chat, let me give you my brief thoughts. I was wanting Malik Willis. He was my guy, but I completely understand the pick. The hometown hero. Why didn't I see it coming? I like him. He was my number 2 quarterback. He's the most NFL-ready quarterback. Let's see what's happening. But let me tell you, rounds 2, 3, and 4, I'm loving the draft right now. 2 wide receivers, 2 of my favorites on the board. Let's freaking go. The NFL draft has been fantastic so far, at least for my team. Another great question. When will you get to see Doctor Strange from Jeffrey Miller? As more people are coming in, let's talk about Doctor Strange super quick. I'm going to see it as of now. I haven't gotten my confirmation email, but I did get the invitation. I am going Monday to see Doctor Strange. So that will be confirmed once I get my confirmation email. I hope maybe the day before, maybe tomorrow, I will get that email. But as of now, I'm going Monday. So if you see a review from me on Tuesday, that means I got to see it. But I am probably going to be doing a very brief TikTok reaction. So if you guys have the TikToks and you want to know what I thought about Doctor Strange, you can go over there and follow me on the TikToks. And I will also be tweeting out very brief thoughts. I think the TikTok's going to be more in-depth with my facial expressions. But yeah, hopefully Monday, that's the day. I'm super thrilled, super excited. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, leave spoilers out of it, please. Let's not talk about the more recent TV spots, which I don't consider spoilers, but I know a lot of people do. So let's try to stay away from that. But just general questions about Doctor Strange, if you have those, now is the time to ask them in the chat. We've got some great, I hope this is Doctor Strange. You hope me is, I'm not Doctor Strange, but I hope this doctor is strange. That's what you said. He is a very strange man, but I'm a big Benedict Cumberbatch fan. I can't wait for this movie. Austin Burke, international man of the mystic arts. God, I really wish. My hype level is so high right now. I'm so excited. We got some questions about the brand new movie that came out this weekend that I have not had a chance to see just yet. This is Liam Neeson's movie, Wright. This is Memory, the one that I'm thinking of. I haven't had the chance to see it. If I do review it, it will be on Patreon. It will not be anywhere else, just on Patreon. And speaking of Patreon, you guys know we're doing companion streams over on Patreon. The companion stream to today's live stream is going to be tomorrow at noon. So the normal time when I would do a live stream on here, the Patreon companion will be tomorrow. So if you guys are over on the Patreon and you have questions for me, you don't have to worry about as many people there. It can be more of an intimate conversation. Come back tomorrow at noon. We're going to have that companion live stream. And I'll continue to let that be known as we go, just in case people join in. Austin, who do you want to see most in Doctor Strange 2? I really want John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. It has been rumored for so long. A lot of scooperty-doopers have been talking about Mr. Fantastic. I'm almost positive at this point that's him in the chair. Again, I don't know anything. Well, I do know things. I don't know that specifically, but I'm very intrigued to see if he is a part of this movie Doctor Strange review Tuesday. Fingers crossed. Cash just got here. Cash, what's going on, man? How you doing? Will you do a Sam Raimi ranking? You know, I haven't thought about that. I'm not entirely sure if I would do it on YouTube, but I would definitely do it at some point. Patreon, YouTube, something like that. That's a great idea. So thank you so much for the suggestions. Somebody said they want to see Deadpool in Doctor Strange 2. I would love to see Deadpool pop up, man. That would be insane. We have Avatar, The Way of Water. Yes, they announced the name, the title of the brand new Avatar film, The Way of Water, which I actually think was technically announced a couple of years ago. We all just kind of forgot about that. But I'm semi-excited. Apparently, I get to see a trailer this week. That's what everybody's saying. We're getting an Avatar trailer this week. So there we go. Let's see. We have our first super chat of the day. And by the way, if you guys are here, first of all, if you are here, if you're one of the 50 people a part of this stream right now, first of all, thank you so much for being here. Second of all, if you want to boost this video up, be sure to click that like and subscribe button. If it's your first time, hello. That's all I have to say. But if you guys want to drop that thumbs up, that would be awesome. But also, if you are, wanting to make sure I answer your question, super chat, best way to support this channel. I am not, you guys don't have to do that if you don't want to. It's just a great route to do it. I appreciate all of your support on these videos, these live streams. AJ Taylor with the first super chat of the day. AJ, thank you so much. Hey there, Austin. Had a Friday night trio of, The Fighter, Creed, and Cinderella Man. Whoa, man, that is a good back-to-back-to-back. I love all three of those movies. It's hard to choose. It's probably going to have to go to Creed for me. Creed has a special place in my heart. Love the direction, love the performance. The Fighter is a fantastic movie, and Cinderella Man is a great movie. That is an awesome, awesome, awesome trio. My goodness, that is spectacular. I can't wait for the next Creed, by the way. Apparently, Michael B. Jordan is directing it, and people are saying he did a really good job, so I'm excited. Is Wesley Snipes, and guys, let's try not to ask the same question over and over. Is Wesley Snipes in Doctor Strange 2? I'm going to say a big old nope. I'm going to say a big old nope. I highly doubt it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I mean, Mahershala Ali is our new Blade, so if anybody, it's going to be him. Let's see. When do you see the black phone? I'm not sure on the black phone. I'm not entirely sure who my contact is on that. I'll have to look into it, hopefully around a week before the movie actually comes out, but we'll just have to see. Austin, what did you think about 365 days this day? Oh boy. Dreadful, terrible, horrible. I want my money back and I didn't even pay for it. So I didn't like it, if you can't tell. It wasn't good. I had a mental breakdown in my review. If you guys haven't seen my review for that, please go watch it. I need your help. It was so bad. Oh, that movie sucks. Let's see. Let's see. Austin, what are your favorite, some of your favorite Disney Channel cartoons, y'all? Hitting the sweet spot, man. Disney Channel cartoons. Oh my goodness. Well, it was a little late, but Phineas and Ferb hit me on the edge of, going into my teen years, but I still love me some Phineas and Ferb, man. What a great television show that was. I also really like The Proud Family. Now, I haven't watched the new one yet, but I'm telling you right now, those are two shows that meant so much. I'm probably missing a couple, but we can go even deeper down the rabbit hole, and we're talking like very kid, 5 to 6 year old centric shows, man. A lot. What channel was Roly Poly Oly on? That was Nick, right? What was on Disney? Mickey Mouse Clubhouse was way too late for me. What are some other ones, man? Some that I'm not thinking of. I was obsessed with Nick Jr. as a kid. I was obsessed with some of those very, sort of on the edge, Dexter's Laboratory, Powderpuff Girls type, television shows on Cartoon Network, which I actually think work for adults too. Courage the Cowardly Dog is a great example on Cartoon Network that will work for adults and kids because the imagery is crazy. Oh my God. Come on now. Kim Possible, man. Kim Possible is a good show on Disney that I grew up with. Really like that. And Ron Stoppable and his Naked Mole Rat. Those were some great animated shows, man. Y'all bringing back the nostalgia boat. We'll scroll down and see what you got. Yeah. Kim Possible. Yes. Let's go. Those were some of my favorites as a kid. I'd love to do some nostalgic-centric videos one of these days, man. I'd love talking those nostalgic shows growing up. Somebody said Courage was one of my favorites. I love Courage, man. return the slab or suffer my curse. That was one of the best TV shows, man. We have AJ Taylor coming back in the super chats. AJ, thank you so much for being here twice, man. Also super excited for the Black Phone. Yeah, I like the trailers. I really like what I'm seeing from that movie. And it's Scott Derrickson, right? Scott Derrickson is a good horror director. So in that vein, I think it's going to be good. I'm really excited for it. We have Jonathan. Jonathan, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it so much. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you being here. I got 2 questions for you. What are your thoughts on Amber Heard and Johnny Depp? 2, did you see the second trailer for Jurassic World Dominion? The Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing is crazy, man. I just, watching those videos, those TikToks of Johnny Depp respond to some of these really, really dumb questions. He's being like, regardless of what side you're on, the manner of the way these questions are being asked, and him not being able to speak through. So I'm just like, oh man, this is it. I would be like, I don't think I could handle something like that. So those have been my favorite videos where they're putting the music behind it. I think it's like the Wii Sports music or something like that. Those have been some of my favorite videos of the past few days, man. It's crazy. I can't believe this is happening. Hopefully we get to see Johnny Depp back in some roles in the near future. But we have to let this all play out, and whatever happens, happens. But those have been some of my favorite hilarious videos on the internet over the last few days. For the second question, did you see the second trailer for Jurassic World Dominion? Absolutely. Now, I was gone when it dropped, so I wasn't able to do a reaction, and I watched it. So when I watch something for the first time, I can't. Some people may do that on YouTube. Personally, I'm like, it's not genuine if I've already seen it, so I'm not going to do it. But I watched it, really enjoyed it. I think it looks great. My friend Samuel is the guy in the video that went to California with me. He is the world's biggest Jurassic Park fan. The world's biggest. He has Jurassic Park everything. Board games, pop figures, action figures, everything and anything. So if I get the chance to take Sam on a little journey to see Jurassic World early, that will be like awesome. So I hope I get a +1 to the screening. And if it is a +1, my boy Sam is going because he's the world's biggest Jurassic World fan. I thought the trailer was great. Thank you for the super chat again. Matt says, 2 episodes left of Ozark. Not to spoil anything, but in your opinion, did the finale nail the ending like Breaking Bad or somewhat disappoint? Also, props to who plays Wendy. I truly hate her. Matt, yeah, man, she's so good. Laurelyn it's incredible. It's an incredible performance. I won't say too much because I don't want to spoil anything. I will just say I was a little disappointed by the finale. I thought it was a tiny bit rushed. They just had to cram so much into those final, we'll say 30, 35 minutes. And we get to the middle point of the episode. I'm like, they have so much they have to do. And I get the ending. I get it. And in that way, it works. But for me, there were still a couple of things that I wish they would have hit on. Not that I wanted a return to King, fade to black multiple times ending. I just wanted something a little more satisfying. But the more I think about it, the more I kind of appreciate it and at least understand why they gave us that ending. I saw a lot of people, as expected, hate the ending to Ozark. And I'm like, I get it. It doesn't bother me. Like, to me, it's not one of the all-time bad endings. It's just not. There's some things that are left on the table. Some things to be. But hey, sometimes a good show has to leave you wanting more. And maybe that's what Ozark does in the long run. But I just wish Netflix would have marketed it a little bit better. I guess they are now. But before, I'm just like, it's coming out this week? Oh, okay. But I'm a huge Ozark fan. Matt, thank you so much for the question. Let me go ahead and take this banner off. Again, guys, if you're just joining, if you've been here, like, subscribe, all those cliche YouTube things. Streamlabs is also an option. If you leave a Streamlabs question, let me know because I do not want to skip it. I do not want to forget about it. Austin, have you ever thought about getting into voice acting? It's funny, when I was in high school, I had a great website. God, what was the name of that website where I could go on and look at opportunities for people who needed voice actors, because I had always wanted to be a voice actor. Now, granted, I was in high school. The voice was still developing, but now I'm like, man, I'd love to be. But it's not just something you do. It's something you have to train for and practice for and get good at. And, I'm not the kind of guy that just says, I can throw myself into something and be good at it automatically. I feel like I need to build up to that. But I do love doing impressions. So maybe that's what you need. So I'm a big, sometimes you like talking like Captain Jack Sparrow. Austin, what's a mediocre bad movie with great cinematography? Do you remember the movie a couple of years ago? What was it? Was it called The Bad Batch? Now, I don't know why. The film with Jason Momoa and Jim Carrey. Let's see. The Bad Batch. Is that the name? Yes. Yeah, I thought that movie had genuinely great looking shots, some beautiful cinematography. I don't know why that's the one I went with, but I thought it was it wasn't terrible. It was a bad movie, right? But it was a beautiful movie. I loved the color. I loved the way it popped. I was a big fan of the way it looked. I couldn't really get into the story, unfortunately. That's my choice. I don't know why. That's my choice, though. Thank you for the question. Let's see. We have villains you want to see in the Batman sequels. I have a video on some villains 5 villains I'd like to see in a Batman sequel. I'll tease you with a Mr. Freeze, but go check out that video on my channel. 5 villains I want to see in the Batman movie. Let's see. You didn't say my name. Oh gosh. You can't. I'm going to say Sagnick. Was that right? Sagnick? Is that your name? I thought you were doing a Breaking Bad Heisenberg reference. So is it Sagnick? Is that your name? I don't think I can do the last name. People get on to me all the time. They're like, Austin, you can't pronounce things. And then I teach myself. I learn like Denis Villeneuve. I've nailed that at this point. And then people who try to tell me I haven't, I'm like, you're wrong, because people always tell me I'm wrong. So that's my one chance to tell people they're wrong. So Sagnick, is that your name? Did I get it right? I am so sorry. Let's see. Austin, I must go. I need to keep concentrating on my video I'm working on. There you go. I'll still be there spiritually. Work on that video. I can relate heavily to that. We have this chat. Real Madrid won the 35th title. Hail Madrid. I don't watch soccer, so I'm sorry. But that congratulations. That sounds cool. Austin, peeps, what's up? Hey, what's up, Mike? Nice to see you here, Mike. Love when you come in. Let's see. Would you do a childhood show tier list? With old Disney Channel, Nickelodeon shows you grew up watching. That is delicious. I don't know what's in it. It could be anything. I mean, YouTube doesn't know what this is. Is it acai tea from Starbucks? Maybe. Probably. That's a great idea. I love nostalgia, guys. I love nostalgia. Listen, I'm a big nostalgia guy at heart. So these movies and shows that I grew up with that may not be very good, I still love them. Cat in the Hat. Okay. We did a Cat in the Hat watch along on Discord last week, 2 weeks ago. And it's terrible, but it's also a masterpiece because it holds such a big place in my heart because it's so stupid, but I love it. You know what I mean? It's so dumb, but I love it. So those types of things, I'm a big nostalgia guy. That would be fun. That would be a super fun video. Tell me if you guys would like to see something like that. George, thank you for being here. What is your ranking of Edgar's films? Love The Northman. Well, George, I did post a video. It was a YouTube short and a TikTok where I ranked Robert Edgar's movies. So I'm going to use this, but you know what? You sent me a super chat, so I'm going to go ahead and give you my list. Even though you could go watch the video, but I'm going to give you my list because you sent the super chat, George. I'm going to say at number 3, The Witch. I really have come to appreciate and enjoy, and I think The Witch is a pretty great movie. It is number 3 on my list. My wife loves it much more so than me. Number 2, The Northman. Much more audience accessible. Simple story, simple journey, but a great journey. Brutal movie, beautiful cinematography. One of my favorite movies of the year. Number 1, The Lighthouse. It's weird. It's quirky. It is. Wait, did the Steelers pick? Hang on. I'll come back to that. It's a strange movie, but I love it. I love the performances. I love Willem Dafoe. I love Robert Pattinson. All of those things about it. Beautiful cinematography. Great film. Masterful film. Just one that is open to interpretation. It's that kind of movie. That's my ranking, George. Great super chat. Thank you so much. Austin, you have A&S and No Way Home. Wait. You have ands this. You have to answer this. I don't have to answer this, but I will. I assume that means answer. It could just be ants. You have to ants this. Is that what that is? No Way Home or the Batman? I'm going the Batman ever so slightly. I think it's a better made film. I think it's a beautiful film. I think filmmaking-wise, it topples it. Like, it's just significantly better on that front. But experience-wise, I may have to lean towards Spider-Man. Just lean just a little bit. I'm still going the Batman as my choice, but Spider-Man, y'all know, man. The experience of that movie is ridiculous. And every time I watch it, I get that joy that I had in the theater. So that's my choice. There you go. You might make a good Mario. Let's see. It's me, Mario. What's it? What? Woohoo! That's pretty good, right? I've been practicing that. Y'all let me know if it's a good Mario. Or Yoshi. Yoshi. Well, there we go. Look at that. Yoshi. I got Mario. I got it's me, Mario. And then Yoshi. You know, I got a little bit of both. There we go. I can't do Luigi. When I was young, I could do Peach. But that was before my voice changed. So y'all let me know if I could be a good Mario. Probably not. Was that good? I don't know. I've never done that before in front of people. So it's so stupid. This is my time to embarrass myself in front of you guys. Good Lord. Okay. Let's keep going. We've got Spider-Man 4, The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Pick one. Oh, man, that's tough. That's tough. Spider-Man 4, more nostalgia, but I would rather see Andrew Garfield come back over Tobey. I just would be more interested in the Spider-Man 4 story. So that's kind of where I'm at with that question. A good question, though. Let's see here. Random question. Do you like playing chess? I've never played chess. I've never tried to play chess. I love card games, though. Love card games, board games, anything. I'm very competitive. So I'm not trying to... Is she here? Can she hear me? I usually win when we play card games with the friends, and especially when I'm going up against my wife, but she's also very competitive, so it's kind of like that. But when we are on a team, when my wife and I are on a team, when we're playing a card game, we're unstoppable. And we are the game night couple. We get really into it. We're screaming and yelling and freaking out. We are the couple from game night. That is us. And we don't lose. So it's incredible. God, I'd love to record that and send it to you so far. Let's see. Matt Finch said, who won the NFL draft so far? The New York Jets. The New York Jets got a haul, man. I like the Ravens draft. I hate the Ravens, but I like the Ravens draft. The New York Jets won. My personal team is Pittsburgh, obviously. I think they've had an incredible draft. Two, in my opinion, second round worthy wide receivers. I think Calvin Austin was more of a third rounder, but we got him in the fourth. We got George Pickens. He was a top 7 receiver for me. We got him all the way at 52. That is a haul, man. That's a haul. I also love Leal, so I'm a big fan of what we've done, but I think the Jets won the draft. Also really like what the Giants did. So New York may have won the draft. Let's see. We've got, I know you already did your fan cast video for the Batman 2, but what do you think about Mahershala Ali? Woo! Damon. That's killer, man. That's killer. I like that. I don't think it would happen. I think he's going to be really caught up with the Blade stuff. That's a killer choice. Man, I like the Mr. Freeze one. I'm looking at that Hugo Strange choice. Like, God, I don't think he would do it because it feels like too minor of a role for Ali. But God, to give Ali a role that juicy and just kind of in the background, you know, the doctor that, I don't know, man. That's cool. Damon, you're giving me chills over here, dude. I'm loving the fan castings. Let's see. Stitch. How? was that Stitch? How? John Lee said, pretty good impressions. Call Pratt and tell him he has competition. It's me, Mario. I'm going to perfect it. I'm just going to keep doing it until I perfect it, and we'll see what happens. Okay. I could do Mickey Mouse, too. I've not done it in a while. Hey, fellas. No, that was terrible. Gorsh, Mickey. Oh, yeah. That was, wow. Okay, we're doing it now. We're really doing it. Let's see. Austin, are you excited for the new Enchanted movie? They've just wrapped up set and finished production in my hometown in Ireland. I am. I just listened to How do they know that you love them? The song, whatever that was. That's a great song. I just listened to it on the radio. It was on the radio. It's a great song. I can't wait for this new movie, man. That is an underrated live-action Disney movie for sure. I can't believe I did those impressions. Cash, Austin, what do you think will be the most financially successful film this year? I've heard many say Avatar 2 will easily make the most. I disagree. What's the film that you don't think that will be successful? It's tough. I think Top Gun's going to struggle. I don't want Top Gun to struggle. I love me some Top Gun, but I think it's going to really struggle. I really do. For the one that's going to make the most money right now, the hype for Doctor Strange is immense. It's through the roof, and I just don't see any other film topping it. Now, worldwide, it could be Jurassic World. And I say that because a lot of countries are not showing Doctor Strange. And I'm not entirely sure even what the controversy is, but a lot of countries aren't. So that could struggle worldwide, but I do think in the US, Doctor Strange is going to take the most. Jurassic World, I think, will do very well, though, overall. Avatar, I don't know if it cracks like the top 3 or 4. Could crack top 5, though, according to what that hype level is, but I do not think it makes the most. Yeah, I think Top Gun's going to struggle, but I hope it's great. I've heard great things, so I'm really excited for it. All right. We have Abhishek saying, watched RRR. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I still haven't seen it. I keep promising a Letterboxd review, but I keep getting so behind. And then Amazon will send me a screener, and then Netflix will send me Ozark. And I'm like, I could go watch RRR, but I have to watch 7 episodes of Ozark, so it's on me. It is on me. I appreciate the super chat. I promise I'm going to see it soon. I promise. My friend Rachel from Rachel's Reviews really loved the movie, so it was a big recommendation from her. So I promise to see it soon. Hey, if you guys are here, if you join me, first of all, you missed a great Mario impression. So I don't know if I can do it again, though. Second of all, if you're here and you want to ask a question, obviously super chat, but be sure to hit the like button, the subscribes, all of those things. We're answering questions. We're talking movies. We're getting hyped for Doctor Strange today. Hopefully seeing it on Monday and have a review on Tuesday, but we're getting really hyped. Got some great questions. I thought your Mickey Mouse and Goofy are pretty good. Thank you. Gosh, Mickey. It's oh, Mickey. Now that's a good Minnie Mouse. I've got Minnie, I've got Mickey, I've got Goofy. Who else we want? There we go. This is terrible. Let's see. No, I can't. I've tried Sonic. I can't do Sonic. I can't. It's only the ones with really like enthusiastic, over the top voices. Austin, will Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat show up in Multiverse of Madness? He would fit the horror tone. If Mike Myers shows up in Multiverse of Madness, it's immediately the greatest movie of all time. Here's my theory. You ready? Do you remember in The Cat in the Hat when the chest opens up and they go down into it? And first of all, they go down the slip and slide ride and he says, Universal Studios, cha-ching. And then they keep going down it. That is in the multiverse. All right. So they enter the multiverse there. We see them come out, but there's a little bit of a lull in between. I think that's where they meet Doctor Strange when he's going through the multiverse. So if you see one of these TV spots and Doctor Strange is moving through one of these crazy universes and you see this like purple gooey stuff behind him, that's Cat in the Hat. So that's my theory. We'll see if it comes true. I'm banking on it coming true. If it doesn't, I will do absolutely nothing. But I think it comes true. So Cat in the Hat, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, in the chest, the place they're not supposed to go, the mother of all messes. That's what it's called. You can Google that. All right. It's true. Let's see. Austin, can you do Smeagol? Let's see. Herbert says, I want the precious. Was that good or was that too loud? Did my level spike a little bit? Was it? I want the precious. Herbert says. My wife's probably like, what is he doing down there? What's going on, man? We are the farted. What is happening in the chat? I don't understand. I'm going to what is going on? Let's see. Donald's tough. I can't do Donald. I've practiced Donald. Donald's really, really tough. Maybe one of these days, though. Maybe I'll practice a little more. What do you think about the new David O. Russell film? I love the cast, but the director is not such a good human. So the whole thing is very iffy. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard really bad things about David O. Russell. So I don't know. I have no clue, but I've heard bad things. So just that aside, looking at the movie, I'm excited for the movie. I think it's going to be a good movie, but I'm just not entirely sure what they're going to do with that whole situation. Let's see. That's actually a pretty good Gollum. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've actually worked on that one. Why? I don't know. I do things for no reason, but I do them. Let's see here. Can you do Eddie Redmayne and Jupiter Ascending? Was he the one that did? Was it like that? It was like, hello. Is it Jupiter? Was it that kind of voice? I can't remember exactly, but I remember a lot of people making fun of Eddie Redmayne and Jupiter's. Hello. Like that. How do you all keep coming back? I don't. Sounded like an old British woman. Hello. Oh no. I don't think that's true. Wait, that was perfect. Thank you. I'm having too much fun. Oh my goodness. Matt says, what's the last piece of entertainment that broke your heart? To me, it's either the Trash Jedi or Game of Thrones final seasons. That just hurt writing. Yeah, I get it, Matt. I get it, especially Game of Thrones. The last that broke my heart, for me, it was probably the Rise of Skywalker being so underwhelming. Just like, that's what they did with it. That's how they capped off the storyline. So that kind of broke my heart. I remember being really upset with the second Jurassic World. I guess the last Jurassic World. The really both Fantastic Beasts sequels didn't break my heart, but I'm like, they're fine. I mean, the newest one was okay. The second one was not very okay, but it's just like, when a big grand blockbuster like that disappoints, it's just sad. You just get really sad. So yeah, that was kind of, but for me, it was probably Rise of Skywalker being just kind of like, why did it have to be so mediocre? Let's see. Can you do an Edgar Wright impression? I don't know what Edgar Wright sounds like, to be honest with you. I love Edgar Wright, but I don't know what he sounds like. Maybe. Here we go. You ready? Hey, everybody. I'm Edgar Wright. I'm just going to start doing that for all of them. Here we go. Ready? Scooby-Doo impression. Hey, Shaggy. No. Yeah. That's my Scooby-Doo impression. Like Scoob. Raggy. God, I need to stop. This is embarrassing. There's definitely something in that cup. It is definitely not a strawberry acai refresher tea from Starbucks. That's not what it is. It could be, and it could be something more. Have you ever seen Spice World? We're on the Eddie Redmayne train. Let's see. Man. Pretty good Scooby and Shaggy. We're getting points here. I need out of 10. How good of a Scooby and Shaggy was that? Out of 10. Was it a good? Was it a bad? My nose gets itchy. Sean Chandler and I were talking. The more we do these live streams, if we're on here for like 40 minutes, our nose starts to itch. We don't know why. It's like this thing. It's like a tick. Is it just because I've been talking so much? I don't know. Do Shaggy as Manager from Scream. I mean, it's very, it's the same guy. So we could just be like I can't do that. That's too much. That's like, we're like breaking boundaries there. 8 out of 10 for Scooby and Shaggy. All right. 10 Scooby snacks out of 10. I will take that. See, now you guys are rating me. I appreciate that. I'm sorry. No, I promise. It's just tea, guys. It's just tea. I promise. Let's see. Spamming questions in your chat, yay or nay? I'm going to say nay on that one, with a big old nay on that one. Are you going to be reviewing Heartstopper? No, and I regret not watching Heartstopper. That was one of the weekends where I was just so busy, and Netflix really didn't promote it on their critic site that I use. So I'm like, oh, I just didn't look into it. And a lot of people on my Discord were like, Austin, bad. And there have been actually a few Netflix shows. There was one this weekend that I didn't review. I didn't get to review Severance. So I'm like, I'm really behind on everything. I did just finish Severance. Someone actually asked me earlier that I missed it, if I've watched Severance, and yes, but I didn't get to review it. It's like, I'm so overwhelmed with content. I need to clone myself. That's what I need to do. But I won't be reviewing Heartstopper. If I watch it, and I hope to watch it, I'll definitely catch up for season 2, 100%. But if I watch it, Patreon review, because that's where we're doing all these extra movies. I just haven't really watched a lot of extra movies yet lately. So, let's see. Mike says, Pattinson's Batman versus the original Power Rangers. No Tommy, no Zords. Discuss. Let's see. Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. Tommy, if Tommy was there, I'd go Power Rangers 100%. If the Zords were there, but Batman could find a way. I'm going to say, give Pattinson some time, because it's just year 2, right? Year 2 Batman, he doesn't know everything. Year 2 Batman, he's still working on it, right? He's still working on himself. But give Batman some time. I say Pattinson's Batman 5 years in, he wins. Right now, I'm going to go Power Rangers, because they're the Power Rangers, man. Dinosaur. No, there's my Power Rangers impression. Can you scream like Goofy? I don't want to spike the levels, but no, I can't do it. My wife is going to come down. She's going to check on me. My wife's going to come down here and be like, what? Are you okay? I don't know. Do you think Everything Everywhere will still be the best multiverse movie of the year? Thanks. It's going to be hard to top it. It's going to be really hard to top Everything Everywhere. So I'm going to say yes. Although y'all know how much I'm looking forward to some Doctor Strange, I am going to say yes. That's tough, though, man. It's going to be hard to beat Everything Everywhere. Right now, that's one of the best movies of the year, if not the best movie of the year. So, yeah, I'm going to say it's going to remain the best. I did skip a super chat. I had to come back to it. Thank you guys for letting me know in the chat which book series would be a good movie. My answer for that up until a couple of years ago was always Captain Underpants. Always. And guess what? It came out. It was a good movie. I liked it. It works perfect in the animated world. I think that movie is underrated. I think it's super fun. In terms of one that hasn't been a movie, it's tough, because most of the books that I've watched, or most of the books that I've read, have already become movies. Like, I read Hunger Games in high school. I read Harry Potter in high school. And obviously, those are big franchises now. My favorite book series to read growing up, over Hunger Games, over Harry Potter, I was kind of an outcast here, is A Series of Unfortunate Events. And that has been a movie and a TV show. Although I prefer the movie. I think Jim Carrey's movie is very underrated. They squished a lot in. I think it would work better in TV show form. And obviously they did the TV show for a little bit. I loved A Series of Unfortunate Events. So that was always my answer. But again, they've just done so many projects. So that's a tough question, but it's a great question. What do you guys say? What's a good book that hasn't been turned into something that could be turned into something? There you go. Let's see. Percy Jackson. Yeah, they're doing the Disney Plus series for Percy Jackson. So I am very interested in that. And I love the kid that they got. I believe it was the kid from the brand new Ryan Reynolds movie. So that's exciting. Let's see. Amulet. I haven't read Amulet. I don't know much about that. That's interesting. Okay. Good answer. I love the answers. Let's see here. We have some good questions, guys. I'm trying to scroll through and make sure I can get as many as I can. I thought Jim Carrey and Neil Patrick Harris did a great job. I prefer Jim Carrey in the role, but I thought Neil Patrick Harris did a nice job as the character. He was haunting. He was exaggerated when he needed to be. He did a really good job in the role. Let's see. We have Later by Stephen King. I've heard good things about this. Could turn into an interesting... Is it Later? Is it the name? Okay, yeah, okay. Later by Stephen King. Yeah, any Stephen King project. That should have been my answer. Anything from Stephen King that hasn't already turned into a movie. Austin, when you see Top Gun 2, do you think the first movie is overrated? I'm not going to say the first movie is overrated. I don't have... I keep getting vibrations here, guys. Let's see. I don't have the connection. Is this my confirmation email for Doctor Strange? The answer is no. I don't have the nostalgia for Top Gun. I think it's a fun movie. I understand why people love it, so I'm not going to say it's overrated, but I don't have that joy for Top Gun. So I'm just going to say it's rated. It's rated properly. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it all the time, this and that. So I'm excited for the new one. I think it looks very, very good. I don't know when I see it, though. I don't know. Hopefully soon. We'll have to see. Let's see. Michael, thanks for being here, my friend. Will you have another Patreon live stream after this? And I assume, Michael, you just came in. So my answer is the Patreon live stream will be tomorrow at noon in place of this normal live stream. So that will be the companion live. When I normally go live on YouTube, the only reason I switched it up is because I'm still not done with my tier list for this month. It's not a very big one. I just haven't had time to finish it. So that will be dropping on YouTube tomorrow. And in the midst of that, I'll be doing my Patreon live stream. So that will be the companion live. I'll definitely be sure to post that a little bit early. That way it gives you guys time. Michael, thank you for being here as always, my friend. Let's see. More great questions came in. Let's see. We'll go a little bit longer here, guys. Austin, you keep dodging my comment. I am dodging nothing, Jack's Pool. I just don't see everything because there's a lot of things in here and I don't have a clone. So ask again, but do not spam. All right, let's see. Gosh, guys, I'm sorry if I'm missing things. I really try, but there's just a lot of stuff. What do you like more, Star Wars or Marvel? Marvel. I know the proper answer is Star Wars, and that's what most people would go with. I think it's Marvel. That wouldn't have been my answer 10 years ago. Although I love me some Marvel comics, I was just enamored with Star Wars, but I am more of a Marvel fan now, especially with all of the Disney Plus shows and some great comic runs over the last 10 years, and just the characters that have come into prominence thanks to the movies. Really cool to see that. Like Moon Knight. We're all Moon Knight fans now. That's pretty cool. It's a great character. And it's a great question. Hi, Austin. My sister wrote the Lycian, is that how I pronounce it? The Lycian Chronicles. She's currently writing the second and third books right now. Oh, Sodium 285, your sister wrote that. All right, that's interesting. Let me write them more down. The Lycian Chronicles. If it's good, let's turn that sucker into a movie. I will have to look into that. That is so cool, though, that your sister wrote that. Working on 2 and 3. Okay, we got it in the notepad. Can you see it? Can you see? It put a little apostrophe on the S. That is so cool that your sister wrote that. We have somebody in the chat that's really freaking cool. What is your favorite? What is your favorite? I don't know the context. I'm catching up, guys. I'm sorry. What are your thoughts on the Ambulance movie? I did post my review. You can check out my score, but I will say thumbs up. I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. I watched it with Sean Chandler, and so that was a fun experience. Can you do an impression of Sean Connery? I used to be able to, but it's not as good. That was horrible. I didn't even prep for that. I just did it. Sean Connery. It's more of the guy that does him on SNL. That's what I sound like. Darn it, Trebek. That's one of my favorite SNL skits of all time. DC is done. They aren't consistent. What do you think? Whoa, Chef Ramsay in all caps. Wow. No, they're not done. They're not done. They'll never be done. The Batman's great. The Suicide Squad was great. Justice League was great. You know, Wonder Woman was divisive. The second one was divisive. Aquaman was divisive. Suicide Squad, the first one sucked. The first Justice League sucked. So it's like they're yeah, you're right. They aren't consistent, but they're not done. They'll never be done. The Batman crushed in theaters. Let's see. Hey, Austin, what's the thing you want for Multiverse of Madness? I want it to feel cohesive. I don't want there to be too much. I'm okay with there being a lot, but there's always that line of too much. Let's keep it a tight film. Let's stay consistent. Bada bing, bada boom. You have yourself a good movie. I want the cameos, all that stuff, but I don't want it to be overwhelming. So that's kind of my thoughts going into the film, hopefully on Monday. Star Wars for me, yeah, I know a lot of people are going to say Star Wars, and that's, oh, wow, another one. DC is done. They aren't consistent. Oh, God. I assume we're going to get a lot of those. Let's try not to spam, Chef Ramsay. Will you review Barry? Hopefully, and I always say this. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Hopefully when the season's over. That's where we're going. By the way, guys, if you're here, obviously, and you want to hit the like button, we have 67 likes. I appreciate everybody who has liked this video. It means the world. It helps a lot. More than you'll ever know. So I appreciate that. And for all the super chats we've gotten today, man, oh man, you guys are awesome. I appreciate your support. But to all the questions, man, we've had some great questions that aren't super chats. Here we go again. DC is done. All right, we're going to have to... Something's got to happen here. Let's see. Austin, are you... I just lost it. Did I lose it? Oh, well. Oh, no, there we go. Are you excited for Stranger Things? Do you think splitting it into 2 parts is a good thing? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I'm excited. It's been long enough. I need me some Stranger Things. We'll have to see. But I love the show, so I can't wait to get back into that world. Prisoners or Arrival? I'm going to go Arrival, but man, it's so close. I think they're both gems. I think they're both masterpieces. Denis Villeneuve is one of my favorite directors working right now. It's incredible. I'm going to go Arrival. Joe, my cousin. I can't wait to... You guys have been looking out for PopX Cast, which we have a banner for it. Where's it at? Maybe we don't. I thought we had one. Maybe we have a picture. PopX Cast is coming back this next weekend after Doctor Strange. So be on the lookout for that. Is this PopX? Let's see. Yes! I knew I had one. So if you guys aren't subscribed to PopX Cast, my cousin Joe, his podcast, I'm the co-host on that. And oh my God, we're going to get lit with some Doctor Strange craziness after it comes out. So I cannot wait for that. Damon said, my super chat. Damon, did I get you? Did I skip it? Let's scroll back up. Let's see, Damon. Let's see. All right. Got it. Oh man, I really missed this, Damon. I really missed this. Thank you for letting me know though. Here we go. It didn't expire. We're still here. Since they come out on the same day, what do you think the number one at the box? Barbie or Oppenheimer? You know what? It's not a bad question. It's not bad because Barbie's a familiar brand. Barbie, a lot of people love Barbie. And according to what kind of movie it is, it could appeal to a lot of people. So it's not a bad question. That being said, the name Nolan means a lot. It isn't often that a director's name means that much, but his does. So I'm going to say Oppenheimer wins. That's where my thoughts are. That's how I feel. But that it's going to be closer than people think. I really believe that. Margot Robbie's Barbie. You can't go wrong. Let's see. We got Mike with the next super chat. And let me know if I'm skipping things here, guys. Mike with the next super chat. New MCU movie gang. Working in references to every DCU movie connecting them into the MCU since they can't do it themselves. I love it. Movie gag. I'm sorry, you said gag. But I love it. Multiverse of Madness. We have to somehow connect it to DC. Can we find Batman in Multiverse of Madness? Although there is a new TV spot, and I'm not going to say anything, but it does kind of show you some of these multiverse worlds. And there's something in one of them that I think may have revealed a lot. So if you guys are not wanting to see spoilers, stay away from the TV spots because they're coming and they are coming fast. That's what she said. It's not as fun when I do it to myself. That's what she said. Oh my God. 2 in a row. All right, here we go. All right, Peachy Wani. Hey, Austin, what's your reaction to John Watts leaving Fantastic Four due to him taking a break? That's a great question. After directing 3 Spider-Man movies. And whose director would you pick for his replacement? Well, if you guys follow me on Instagram at the Burkinator. Wait, here's another plug. Here we go. Here it comes. It's coming. That's what she said. All right. At the Burkinator, which is my Twitter and Instagram. I think Brad Bird's a great replacement. Look, I know it's an easy, very easy thing to say. Very, very easy. But it works. He directed The Incredibles. He did a phenomenal job stylistically with Mission Impossible. I know a lot of people do not love Tomorrowland. It's completely understandable. But I thought there was something there, especially when you look at him as a director. So I'm going to say Brad Bird, man. I'm going to say Brad Bird. I think he fits. I really, really do. It's a great question. I'm sorry my Twitter thing's still on there. Justin says, I live in Lexington. Justin, you live... What's
up, man? You live close. What's going on, Justin from Lexington, man? That is cool. That is so cool. I appreciate you for being here, Justin. Appreciate your support for this channel, man. That is super awesome. Hey, listen. Anytime you go to UK game or something, let me know, because I'm there, man. I'm there all the time. My wife works for UK. Let's see. We have Oppenheimer can beat Barbie if Godzilla shows up at the end to set up Godzilla versus Oppenheimer. How about you switch that up? Godzilla versus Barbie. If Godzilla shows up at the end of Barbie, now that's going to win the box office. Let me tell you now. Come on now. Let's see. Hi, handsome. Oh, wait. You talking about that guy? Chris Evans is really handsome. Thank you. Let's see. Austin. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to look. It's not as fun when that's what she said yourself. It's not. But when you do it, it feels good. That's too easy. All right. That's what she... no, stop. All right. What's in that cup? Not Starbucks. Love from Asia. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you spending your time with me on this Saturday. 51 minutes into this live stream. We're going to wrap it up here in a little bit. Now, like I said, we got another live stream tomorrow. We have another live stream tomorrow at 12 o'clock on the Patreons. So if you guys are over there. But I also have another Patreon video coming out today. So that should be a fun one. I think it's for everybody on Patreon. I'm pretty sure it's for everybody. So be on the lookout for that. Let's see. Any tips for thinking and talking on YouTube video? Listen, here's a great plug. Sean Chandler, my boy, just posted his video that I was part of, where we spoke at in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at the Fan Expo. And we talked all about creating a channel, starting a channel, what to do, what not to do. And we had so much to say, we didn't even get time to say everything we wanted to say. So go check that out. It's on Sean Chandler's channel. I am going to be posting that on my community page a little bit later today. So be on the lookout. And you're going to find, let me tell you, what I say now will all be repeated in that video. It's a great, informative, amazing video. Sean did a fantastic job. Sean and I are definitely going to do something again. He's doing another Fan Expo in a couple of months with Cody Leach, because Cody's down there close to that. And then he's going to try to do one more. So maybe next year when we go back to Philadelphia, I might be joining. So I loved doing that. I mean, that was so fun. 69. How many likes? How many likes do we have? Is it 69? Oh, it's 78 now. We were so close to 69. So close. Let's see. Oh, let's try. Let's try not to spam the same question, y'all. I'm gonna answer, but let's not. What bad movie from the last century would you remake? Wow, that's a good question. That's a good question. Oh man, that's one I have to think about, man. That's a question that I have to take time. I have to do some research. If I had to guess, man, I don't know. That's such a tough question, man. I can't. I'm gonna sustain. That's it, because I have to look at what I didn't like. I have to look at we just talked about Tomorrow World. Remake that one. No. Man, I'd have to think about it. So that's a thinker. Let me ponder upon that one and maybe get back to it one of these days. Let's all right, we got some weird questions in the chat, y'all. I don't know. Do you watch anime? Not as often as I should. I watch Attack on Titan. I love Demon Slayer, obviously. I'm a big Demon Slayer fan. I don't do anime reviews as often. It's more so something that I watch for fun and don't focus on the channel. It's fun to have those every now and then, man. Sometimes I just need to relax, not write any notes, not put things down on a piece of paper. Just watch The Office. Just watch Parks and Rec. Just watch Breaking Bad, because it's fun. It's fun in a weird way. It's fun in like a maniacal way. Yeah, I mean, that's where I'm at with a lot of these shows, especially with anime. Anime is my fun watch. One Punch Man, I'll go back and rewatch it for fun. I don't have to focus on it. Don't have to think about it as much. Don't have to review it. But when I review something, I got to be locked in. I got to be really locked in. So that's where I am with anime. But I will try to get to the movies, Somebody said I'm sleepy. God, me every freaking day. Let's see. A good movie, here's nice. I like this. A good movie that should be made into a movie series is Rotters by Daniel Krauss. Krauss co-wrote The Shape of Water with Guillermo del Toro. Look up the synopsis. Interesting, Kent. Interesting. Okay, that's really, really cool. See, these deep cuts, this kind of thing, I love this kind of stuff. So thank you so much for that, chat. I appreciate that. Let's see, guys. I want to make sure we don't have any super chats because we are going to wrap this up here in just a second. We've hit the 55-minute mark, and I'm still talking. Let's see. This thing keeps it so cold. Can somebody tell me if the Steelers have drafted in the last little bit? Hang on. Have we drafted? Nope. When's this? I need the 6th round. All right. I need the 6th round to happen. We haven't drafted yet. Let's see. We've got, do you think Moon Knight will stick the landing in the finale? I'll tell you one thing. They've got a lot to do. But if they can do it, it's going to be a top-notch Marvel show. If they don't do it, it's still going to be a really good Marvel show, but you've got to give me something with the ending that answers about 2 to 3 questions. And not only that, I'm going to say you don't have to deliver on the extra personality or anything. Just give me some action. Just give me some fun action scenes. The one thing I've really liked with Moon Knight was action. We haven't really seen that yet. But everything else has been super fun. I thought the last episode was great. I really enjoyed it, so I can't wait to see what happens next. Let's see. Arkham series over the Batman. I don't think that's a hot take, especially since it's in all caps, so I assume it's supposed to be a hot take. But I don't think it is because we've had so many Arkham video games. I mean, there's so much story there. The Batman's only had a little less than 3 hours, which is nowhere near the story we've gotten from Arkham. And the Arkham games are brilliant. I think they're absolutely brilliant. So I don't think that's a hot take. I think it's an okay take. It's too early to say with the Batman. We're going to need a trilogy before I can say that. If I were to put it up against like an individual Arkham game, I would probably take the Batman over most of the individual games. But as a whole, there's so much to the Arkham games that I love. So much. So that's an okay take. I don't hate that. Did you like the Loki show? I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was great. Except for one episode. Was it episode 3? 4? One of the episodes was kind of boring, but everything else is great. Would you rather see Austin Powers 4 or Ace Ventura 3? Give me, look at this. Look how lame I am. You ready for this? Look. See what that says? Wait. Come on, show it. Look at it. You can't see it. It says take vitamin. I literally have a reminder for myself to take a vitamin because I forget if I don't take it. Is that like a sign of is that like a sign of just getting old? I look, guys, I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I gotta go take my vitamin. This is so dumb. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. I really do have to take my vitamin though. If I don't get it in right now, what am I gonna do? You know, I gotta have my minerals. If I don't get my minerals, Ace Ventura. Look, I love the Austin Powers series. I love it. There is a special place in my heart for Ace Ventura. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Really? I love those movies. I love them. They're so dumb. They're so stupid, but they're amazing. I love them. So it's one of those things that I could go back any day and watch Ace Ventura 1, or, and this is going to surprise a lot of people, Ace Ventura 2. I think Ace Ventura 2 is really funny. I know people don't like it. I don't care. I think it's funny. I love it. So both of those movies, I'm going to go Ace Ventura 3, but I also have a soft spot for the Austin Powers franchise. Fantastic Four, John Watts, fired. I actually heard, so what I was reading is he wasn't fired. He chose to step away from superhero movies. And I don't blame him. He's probably just like worn out after Spider-Man 3. So, you know, I'm very interested to see who they get to replace him. My pick is Brad Bird. We have right here. What if well, that's a good question. I'm going to say probably next Thursday, but possibly next Wednesday. So thanks so much for the question. All right, next up we have Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get to as many as I can before I have to go. We just reached the hour mark, which means I'm going to have to go soon, and I'm so sorry. What should I watch before Multiverse of Madness? All of the Marvel movies. Oh, wow. We have a very inappropriate question in the chat. So the user gets put in timeout because we can't say that kind of stuff. There's kids here. What should I watch before Multiverse of Madness? Oh, look, another one. Let's not say that kind of stupid stuff. I'm going to say all the Marvel movies, definitely Doctor Strange, and anything in the Marvel universe. It's a tough question because it's like, yeah, the Marvel films. You know, some people will do videos and they're like, here's what you should watch before Multiverse of Madness. Random movie number 2. And I'm like, but you can. But you don't have to. You can. But I don't think you don't need to. So that's kind of where I am. The Rhino scene in Ace Ventura 2. That's why I love it. That right there. Let's see. Chance of Topher Grace, Venom in Multiverse of Madness. 0%. 0% on that one. Let's see. We've got with the Barbie versus Oppenheimer. I know I keep saying I'm leaving and I keep answering questions. Do you think Margot Robbie is that big of a difference? That big of a box office draw? I'm sorry. Maybe for cinephiles, general moviegoers, though. No, for me, it's more so like she fits Barbie really well, and when they see it, they're going to be like, "Oh, I've seen her before in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood." Is that kind of thing? It is. You definitely bring up a good point. It is more of a cinephile thing. Like, we love Margot Robbie because she's a great actor, but it's more so just kind of like, I think she fits the role really well, and I think Ryan Gosling fits Ken really well. That's who he's playing, right? Ken? Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. But Barbie's a big character. I'm telling you, it could be closer than people think. Your thoughts on K-pop? Here's the thing. I don't really listen to music that much. So people are like, here's Dexter McSqueezy, the song artist, the man who won the Grammy. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Dexter McSqueezy is. That's going to be if I'm ever a DJ, I will be Dexter McSqueezy. Right? I don't know. I listen to movie scores and I listen to 80s music or early 2000s, like Fall Out Boy. You know, that's my band, man. My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy. Give me some of that. That's my stuff. I'm sorry. Dilly said, don't diss Dexter McSqueezy. I'm just saying, I don't know. They're like, best artist, best movie of the year, best song of the year, Dexter McSqueezy. And I'm like, I don't know who that is. And every year, that's the same thing. Every year for the Grammys, I'm like, what? Now, maybe I'm not as bad as my wife. My wife listened to Lamborghini Mercy. Like, this was like last year. She listened to Lamborghini Mercy, and she's like, oh, I love this. Is this new? I'm like, sweetheart, even I know that. All right, that came out of my high school days. But in terms of artists right now, I sound like the Scrat off Ice Age. Let's see. Did I miss a super chat? I want to make sure I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, no, I missed 2. Let's go to Mike's first. Mike said rank all the movies. That's at the bottom. 365 days. No, that actually wouldn't be my worst. I've seen worse movies, but yeah, that's it's good, Mike. Did you see The Outfit? What are your thoughts? Isaac, my tier list for last month, go check that out. I thought it was a great movie. I was shocked. I was mad that I didn't review it. I was happy because I watched it. It's a great movie, man. I really enjoyed it. Rethan says, did you watch Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 2? I'm slowly getting caught up, but I've started it. It's very, very good. It's very, very good. I love it. I'm a big Attack on Titan fan. You know, maybe when the series ends, I keep saying this, but maybe when it ends, I'll be doing a little wrap-up video for Attack on Titan, but we'll just have to see. Thoughts on Space Force being canceled? I am not shocked. Am I surprised? No. Am I shocked? No. It was fine. Let's see. TD says Dexter McSqueezy systematically makes bops. Can we make this a thing? Can this be an ongoing thing? Dexter McSqueezy. If someone watching makes graphics, make me a Dexter McSqueezy graphic. If that's my DJ name. That could be my DJ name, right? Dexter McSqueezy. Please make me a graphic. I will give you the biggest shout out in a video if you make me a Dexter McSqueezy graphic. And that will be the inside joke of not knowing anyone that does music now. I know Billie Eilish because she sent me a piece of music. I have it. She signed it. She didn't send it to me. The studio did. I know Billie Eilish. She's good. She's also a big Office fan. And I know some other people, but that's, But I do know Dexter McSqueezy. If you guys are just joining, please go look up Dexter McSqueezy. He's a DJ. No one knows who he is. Might be me. You don't know. Tobey Maguire for Best Supporting Actor next award season. Zeke, listen. I'm telling you right now. I don't know how long he's in the movie. If he's in the movie more than 10 minutes, I'm calling my shot. He gets a nomination. More than 10 minutes. If he's in less than 10 minutes, it's tough. It's tough if it's a cameo. People are saying it's a cameo. It might be a cameo. How do they know that? I don't know. Maybe people have seen the movie. That would be a good explanation, but I just don't know. But if he's in the movie more than 10 minutes, call him a shot. He gets a nomination. Ava says Billie Eilish. No, it's definitely eyelash. All right. It's eyelash. Even the signature, it says eyelash. She signed it. It's Billie Eilish. And her logo is an eyelash. Kanye East. Fine. Not as good as Dexter McSqueezy. Brittany Swords. Is that a real person? It sounds like it. I don't know. Hey, Austin. I know this is too early for this. But do you think we'll get another Avengers movie? And do you have any speculation on what Phase 5 will bring for the MCU? I think yes, we do. I think absolutely we do. I think they're going to do what they did for the last one, but maybe take a little bit longer. Do a Young Avengers for Disney Plus, do a West Coast Avengers, but not call it West Coast Avengers. Just say it's the next Avengers. But I do think they're going to do it, and I do think they're going to slowly build up to that. All right. Will you do another MCU series movies video ranking at some time after the 6th episode of Moon Knight? Yes. Expect that maybe on Thursday. I'm going to shoot for Thursday, a new MCU ranking. Part of me wants to wait for Thor, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Let's do 2 more questions, guys. Man, I can't believe Dexter McSqueezy sent me an autographed photo of his DJ table. What am I saying? All right, let's see here. Zeke says, how's Buddy doing? He's doing great, Zeke. He's doing so good. He's upstairs. He was hyper today. Got to go for a ride before I came down here. Got to go on a walk. Man, he's had a walk and a car ride today. Walk and a car ride. That's like a really good day. And I'm thinking about taking him on another walk. That's 2 walks. That's 1 car ride. That is the best day of Buddy's life. All right. Then he will sleep for the rest of the day, but that's okay. He's doing great though. He's doing great. Eminem is expired. No, that Blind King. No, I can't take that. I'm a big Eminem fan. That is someone that I do know. I'm a big Eminem fan. I love me some M&Ms, the candy, but I also love the rapper Eminem, not the candy rapper, the music rapper. I do love the candy rapper. I think the candy rapper for the M&Ms, the design is nice, but I also love the music rapper Eminem because he's a good singer. But that doesn't mean I have anything against the candy M&Ms because they are delicious. Well, I think that's about time. It wraps it up. We've hit 1 hour and 9 minutes, almost 1 hour and 10 minutes. Yes, Eminem over everything. And I assume you mean the rapper because you spelled it that way, but you could also mean the candy because the candy's delicious. Dexter McSqueezy and Multiverse of Madness. That's why we're here. If I don't have a Dexter McSqueezy graphic by next time, I'm going to be upset. But listen, Afternoon Austin, looking back at the stream, I do that sometimes. I recommend checking out Amulet. See, somebody else said that, Jonah. Were you the one that said that? Graphic novel series before the final book, great world and character. Somebody else recommended Amulet earlier on in the live stream. It may have been you, Jonas, but I'm interested. I'm very, very interested in what Amulet is. Let's see. One more. Austin, can you play Peter Griffin? Oh man, I haven't done that in a while. Lois. Lois.
Peter,
Lois.
Peter.
Hello. My name's Stewie. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's so stupid. Okay. Oh, do we have a super chat, Mike? Mike, do we have a super chat? Yes. Thank you for telling me. Oh, Mike, Clooney's Batman versus Dexter Morgan. God. Oh, Clooney's Batman all day. Clooney's Batman all day. Come on now. How could we even do that? Frankly, darling, I don't give a damn. Which movie? Oh, easy. Come on. Come on. But what? Are you serious? That's the Cat in the Hat, Mike Myers. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for sitting through my dumb impressions and answering the questions. I can't believe that was even a question. I know that's Cat in the Hat 100%. You guys are truly the best. So awesome of you to be here and ask me questions. What is in the cup? Listen, it could be anything. We don't know what's in the cup. It's definitely not Starbucks, though. Okay? This is what's in here. It is good, though. Wait, one more sip. Hang on. Don't take your vitamins, Grandpa. The watch keeps vibrating. The alarm for taking my vitamins is very important. Let's see. Is it here? Go take your vitamins. I gotta go take. Look, take vitamin. I gotta. This is where I'm at now. You know, most people's like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. Gonna go to the bars and do all the stuff. I'm like, I gotta take my vitamins at 4:00. That's Gone with the Wind. No, it was definitely Cat in the Hat. The answer is Cat in the Hat. Jack's Pool. Welp, I'll have to. Jack's Pool. Listen, I asked you to ask the question again, and I didn't see it, man. I'm gonna give Jack's Pool a chance to ask the question because I missed it again. This is the first time I've seen you since the last time. We gotta do this. All right, Jack's Pool's got to ask the question. Man, these spammers. All right. I'm sorry. I have to put the user in the timeout. We can't spam the chat. That's spamming. That is considered spamming. Starbucks slaps, even though the prices are high. They are high. But when you have rewards points, I gotta wait for one more question, guys. Then we're gonna do it. Oh, Jack said you were awesome. Aw, no way. Oh, wait, no, here's the question. What If is clearly going to tie into Doctor Strange based on the trailers. What do you think? Oh, yeah, that's absolutely. Absolutely. It's 100% going to tie in. Just, I can't say anything, but I think it's going to tie in. I don't know how, but it's going to tie in. So that's kind of my answer to that question. Yeah, that's it. All right, guys, you're the best. Come back next weekend. We're going to do another live stream, maybe talk more about Doctor Strange, maybe do a little Doctor Strange live stream at one of these points. My wife is looking at me at the top of the staircase. Plus, I have to go see who the Steelers drafted. They've had a good draft so far. Now it's going to be some random dude. It's going to be Schmibby Smorgasbord from Schmibby University. I don't know who that is. All right, guys. It's been a long day so far, but it's been a good day. Anytime I get to answer questions from you guys, it's a good day. So come back tomorrow. My tier list will be coming. Thanks for answering our questions from Ohio. Let's go. My dad's from Ohio. Have a good day. Is your wife in the cup? It's possible. Sweetie? Nope, she's not in the cup. I think she would have answered me, but maybe. Schmitty Smorgasbord. I keep talking. Why am I still here? I don't know. Come back next week, but be sure to come back to tomorrow's tier list where we talk about the best and the worst movies of the month. We only got to 87 likes on this live stream. I am so upset. I'm going to sit here until we get to 100. What are we at now? 89? We're at 89. We're getting closer. Schmitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen. That is a deep cut SpongeBob reference, and I like it. Schmitty, Warben, Jaegerman, Jensen, Mike said dislike. Dang it, Mike! Joe said, "Is it vodka?" Like genuinely, no. It's actually a strawberry acai refresher from Starbucks. I've had a lot of caffeine. I'm still running off of a Monster pre-workout and now this, so a lot of caffeine this morning. But I worked out, so that should be on, right? All right, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it big time. He was number one. I can't leave when you're doing SpongeBob references. It makes me happy. It thrills me. We don't want you to go, so no 100 likes. I'm sorry, y'all. Madison keeps looking at me through the. You're mad. Well, she's not, but she just keeps looking at me. You guys are the best. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Patreon, you guys come back tomorrow. We'll do a companion live stream. And if you all had some questions today, be sure to ask them, and we'll do all that stuff. And that's it. That's all. Steelers draft yet? Let's see. Did we draft? Did we draft? Did we? No. That's unfortunate. That's sad. Strawberry acai refresher with lemonade. I didn't say that part. Why am I still here? Oh. Schmitty, Werben, Jaegerman, Jensen. That's good. That's a good name. All right. That's about it. Peace.